Welcome back to the feature presentation where movies and music meet. I'm your host, Finale, and for today's feature, 65, which has been 65 million years in the making. So, this movie slid under a lot of people's radar. I don't hear anybody talking about it, and I don't understand why. If you are a dinosaur fan, why are you not watching this? You gotta watch this. If you like dinosaurs, if you like Jurassic Park, if you like horror films, hello, should have checked 65 out. You know, like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your lives? What are you doing with yourself? All right, what are you doing? Get off social media and go watch this movie, all right? If you played Turok on the Nintendo 64 or the Xbox, this is your movie. This is what we wanted. We wanted a horror dinosaur movie. Now, I am going to be going into some spoilers, all right? I'm going to be going into some spoilers because I hear a lot of chatter about the problems with this movie. And the biggest issue I hear in the dinosaur community or the paleontology community is the dinosaurs' designs, which it's a movie, man. Like, first off, you guys don't know what dinosaurs look like. I mean, I am going to argue it. You see, most people don't know what a hippopotamus would look like by looking at the skull. If you look up hippopotamus skull, if you didn't know what a hippo looked like alive, you would not know that was a hippopotamus. You would probably think it was some crocodilian that blows fire or a dragon. So every week they change what dinosaurs would look like. One week they're bald, one week they have feathers, the other week T-Rex has lips. Now he's 70% bigger. Then another week, he's a scavenger. It's a movie. And actually, in their defense, the movie, spoilers, takes place on Earth 65 million years ago, okay? And the humans in the movie are not humans. So for my ancient alien people out there, that community, guess what? In this movie, you were right. Earth was visited this long ago by humanoids that look like humans, and they had to survive. And where they crash landed on Proto-Earth is where the Chicxulub impact is, which is where our scientists are saying today that that's where the asteroid hit that left the dinosaurs extinct. So whatever dinosaurs were alive in that area in the Yucatan Peninsula, you would not find evidence of these creatures. You wouldn't. You won't find any bones. It's over. So they could have came up with any design of a dinosaur, and you can't argue the fact that it doesn't look like that. It's not anatomically correct. Well, you would never find evidence to dispute that fact because it's buried under miles and miles of dirt, sediment, water, and years. You're not finding it, okay? So that aside, besides the dinosaur designs, I had no problem with. I love dinosaurs. I mean, I never seen one in real life, so I can't argue that it wouldn't look like this, okay? It's pleasing. It's eye-satisfying if you enjoy watching people having to survive from dinosaurs, because that's what this is, a rated R dinosaur movie, all right? Now, defending it, I will, but now issues with it, yes, it has, okay? It could have been a lot more thrilling. It could have been a lot more suspenseful. They could have built the atmosphere a little better so there was more dinosaurs and more hunting, and the threat level was a little higher. But hey, this is what you get, man. You have the screenwriters for A Quiet Place 1 and 2 that were at the director's seat, and you have Sam Raimi on the production table. They could have done a lot more, but maybe the studio had cuffs on them. So that being said, I still say you should see it. I saw it twice, and I want to see it a few more times because I love dinosaurs, and I love horror, and I love the Turok games. That's the closest thing we got to a Turok game. I'm going to go into my slating, okay? For plot, it's a simple plot, but I like the twist. I like the fact that you think that it's humans that were just, traveling, future humans traveling through space, and they crash land on a different planet that also has what we consider dinosaurs, but it turns out being Earth 65 million years ago, and they're not humans. And guess what? Those might have been the ones that seeded life. Hey, I enjoyed that. I like the twist. So for the plot, I'll give it 3. Why not? Three even slates, okay? For the pace, it's good. It's good. Come on. The screenwriters for A Quiet Place, all right? That's the pace you're going to get. Slow, murky, get you into the environment, make you feel like that you got to pull out one of your, crocodilian blades, and you have to gut a lizard in the neck and make it home and probably roast a tyrant tail so you can eat a Bronto burger later. Hey, I was in the movie. I was there. I mean, you see how I'm dressed right now, right? This is how I watched the movie. So for the pace, I am going to give it 3 slates. Performance. There's not much to say about the performance, all right? The performance is mostly made by the dinosaurs. There's only 2 actors, main actors in the cast, and that's Adam Driver and Ariana Greenblatt, all right? So Adam Driver speaks English, but their writing is definitely not English. If you can, peep the walls and the spaceship and all that, the mechanics, it's not English, but he's speaking English. And Ariana Greenblatt's character does not speak English. She speaks a different language. She's from a different part of the universe and a different galaxy. And so the whole movie, they can't really communicate. They have to try to figure out a common ground to understand each other. So there's not much dialogue. There's not much interaction. Don't expect that. Like literally the meaning, the point of the movie is they crash landed on a hostile planet they don't know, and they're seeing creatures they've never seen before, and they have to make it to their space pod to escape and get back home. Okay, that's literally the movie. Okay, so for performance, not much performance needs to be there, so I'm just gonna give that 2 slates. Atmosphere, that's what this movie's all about, all right? And for atmosphere, all right, very tasty. So atmosphere, I'm going to give it 4 slates. Cinematography, there's really not much to go off of this, all right? You're literally just following 2 people across a plateau, and you got dinosaurs chasing them, and they need to survive. So there's really no cinematography muscle to flex here, so I'm just going to give that 2.5 slates, 2 slates. Let's go 2 slates. I don't want to try to be generous just because I like dinosaurs, all right? So overall, I base my slatings off of rewatchability, okay? Can I rewatch the movie? How much time in between do I need to give before I rewatch a movie, all right? So for this, I'm going to give this an even 3 slates because I can rewatch this, all right? I enjoyed it because the kid in me loves dinosaurs, and I loved the game Turok, and now I get to see a version of Turok, and I would love to be in a movie where I have to fight some dinosaurs. So hey, I'm right here. I'd love to choke out a T-Rex or box a Velociraptor. Well, that being said, go watch the movie, enjoy the movie, and this is the feature presentation where movies and music meet. I'm your host, Finale. Until next time.